And what I said has come to pass. Dana White will not be renegotiating Tom Aspinall's UFC contract before Tom is expected to fight the winner of Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane on the White House lawn this weekend. Dana White's a petty guy. Any decently versed UFC fan should know that he's a petty guy that holds grudges. I think he said it himself one time on a media interview. So yeah, Eddie Hearn, boxing mogul, wants Tom Aspinall's contract renegotiated before Tom fights again in the UFC. Dana has now said he's unwilling to do that. How does that affect the future of Tom Aspinall? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say not good, not well. Tom may be looking at a future in the boxing realm, especially if Alex Pereira is able to beat Cyril Gane. Alex becomes the first UFC triple champ. He will then be handed the undisputed title because Tom will have vacated, and he can then rule the heavyweight division for a couple more fights before retiring on top of the MMA world. That's not a bad story for Alex Poatan Pereira, the face of the UFC, the LeBron of the UFC. Tom Aspinall becomes a heavyweight boxer, maybe the best ever. He'll start boxing your Tyson Furies, your Usyks, other professional heavyweight boxers out there, and maybe he comes on top in most of them and becomes a big professional boxer. Tom can do that. Tom is a powerful guy who uses straight punches very well. But in terms of the MMA world, Tom's on his last straw. Tom is on thin ice with the UFC. He's made a big deal about the eye poke. Dana White didn't like that. He has recruited one of Dana White's mortal enemies, Eddie Hearn. And now Eddie Hearn, on Tom's behalf, is requesting Tom's contract to be renegotiated, which is just making the president of the UFC more and more angry, more and more resentful towards Tom. I like Tom Aspinall. I'd love to see him fight again. But what he's been doing isn't going to fly. It's not going to fly. Dana White is not that type of guy to just, submit when he feels he's beaten. He's not that type of guy. Tom may not be reappearing in the UFC ever again. Things have gotten worse, and Dana White has confirmed it. Let me know what's next.